Hello, my model building friends. It's Brian back with BG Model Workshop, and this is a mail call. I just got this in the mail not long ago, a couple hours ago, and I wanted to do a video real quick because I wanted to show this off. I was really excited to be getting this. I actually won it in an auction on eBay for just $15 plus shipping, and of course shipping wasn't too much on top of that. But I didn't realize what I was getting when I got this. I've been looking for a Thomas Flyer for over a year, and there's been a couple different repops of this kit and everything, but I'm not exactly sure how old this kit is. It does have the Matchbox moniker down here, as well as most of the AMT logo. It's been sun faded on the one side there. But one thing that we did notice while looking over the box is Lesney AMT Corporation, Baltimore, Maryland, of course. But I did not know that Lesney was part of AMT at one time. I don't know if they did a partnership, because I do know that Lesney was the parent company for Matchbox for one time or another. So if I'm incorrect on that, I don't mind. Please let me know if my history is a little messed up on that. On this side of the box, we got the map of the race route that they took from. Oh my goodness, yeah, from New York to Paris, and they did a movie way back in the 1960s about that race, and it was kind of a cornball movie, but it still had a replica of this car in it. Here's something kind of interesting. Erdl number 657E. Oh, I can't even read. 6571EO supersedes AMT number 4101. That's kind of interesting. But this is billing itself as the 125th kit. I haven't seen anything yet to make me think that it isn't. I do love the fact that this box has a little bit of sun damage. It's got some age to it. It gives it a nice vintage flavor, and it actually smells like my grandfather's garage. I remember going in there with him when I was a wee lad. So that brings back some nice memories. The instructions actually look like they're a little bit more modern. They are a little bit faded, but pretty nice nonetheless. Looks like it's going to be fairly straightforward to follow. And the instructions are actually in two separate pieces. I haven't seen if there's a separation or tear line on here, but we even get to build up the engine, so that's going to be kind of fun. But here's the second sheet, and I'm thinking this is a little more modern because it's got so many different versions, so many different languages on it. But and I don't know how long they kept the Matchbox moniker on the kits, on the AMT kits. So it does have AMT, it does have Erdl on the box, it does have Matchbox, so that's pretty interesting. Now, here's the decal sheet, which is pristine, and that was just rattling around inside the box. So I'm pretty excited about that. And this does say Lesney AMT on it, but no date. So if any of you historians out there, like Old Tom or maybe Rick Zink, or even Al over in England, if our buddy Al over there has any information about Matchbox kits being paired up with AMT, let us know. I'm very, very curious to know about that. Here's our bright work. It's actually supposed to be a brass color, and it's in its own little baggie, and the baggie is very soft. It's looks like it's a sandwich bag material, but that could be a factory seal on there. But it's a nice and soft plastic, so it's not going to scratch up that brass work on there. And here's our transparent sheet. The big giant headlight lenses and a lantern. And the lantern looks like it's supposed to be hung off the back side of the car. So what was really surprising about this was I didn't notice this in the pictures when I was looking at this on eBay. Everything is still in the bag. It's all in one big bag. A couple of loose pieces here and there. So we're just going to keep this like this for as long as we can until I do intend to build it. And this box will be one of the very few boxes I actually save and keep as along with the display. But as far as we can see, they got the chain drive. Chain links are molded really nicely. The wagon wheel style wheels are molded pretty nicely as well. You can even see the bolt heads on there. And then our engine block, you can see the individual cylinders on there. That's really, really nice. And then some nice looking pleating on the seats. And then no rubber tires. It's going to have the hard plastic tires, which is, you know, that's fine. We're going to be painting them white anyways. And then we actually build up the frame. So the frame is in separate pieces, and we have to build up the frame. And that's where our squaring jig is going to come in handy, I'm sure. But yeah, this was just an awesome find for us, and I was very happy I did not end up getting into a bid war with somebody. I just put in my max bid, and they didn't touch it. It was one of the person that was bidding on it. I put in my max bid. They didn't touch it, so I was like, okay, great. Away we go. But there we have it, folks. Thomas Flyer from AMT/Ertl/Matchbox. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you a little bit later. Bye now.